Okay, so we're in the build flows with Flow Builder trail. I'm kind of picking it up in between. I have gone through the basics already, and I'm in the middle of data and actions and flows right here. And so I am now working with combined variables and data elements. This is the module I'm working on. And I've gone through already. I think part of what I want to do is go through and kind of plan and describe what's going on. I haven't done this one before, but essentially it looks like what's going to happen is whenever an opportunity is updated, if the stage name is lost, meaning it's a closed deal, and the amount is greater or equal to $100,000 deal, it's going to run the action here, which is to get the related records for that opportunity contact role, match on the opportunity ID where the role equals decision maker, sort the role in descending order by the create date, select the first record, and then store all the fields values that are retrieved. Then it's going to create a task. And actually, yes, it's going to create a task over here. And assign the following values to the decision maker who we identified. I believe this is just one flow. Create follow-up with decision maker. That'll be the name of the flow. Okay. Oh, so this is now an exercise. Interesting. So this particular thing is an example. Okay, so I have these step-by-step instructions, and it's not always clear. I guess you really can't follow along. You can only read this. And then the exercise is here, the challenge. Let me just take a look and see if we can understand what they're asking us to do here. At Pyroclastic, leads for existing customers sometimes get into Salesforce. The sales director wants them marked so that they can be checked and processed. So create a flow that checks new leads to see if there's already an account whose name matches the leads company's field. If there's a match, add the account to the leads possible matching account field. Create a flow that checks new leads to see if there's already an account. When name matches the lead's company field, whose name, already an account whose name matches the lead's company field. If there's a match, add that account to the lead's possible matching account field. In case there are multiple matches, make sure you mark each lead with the most recent account. Well, I kind of sort of understand this, but not completely. We're looking at new leads. We're seeing if there's already an account by using a name of the account that matches the company name field of the lead. If there's a match, add that account to the lead's possible matching account field. In case there are multiple matches, make sure you mark each lead with its most recent account. So I haven't worked with leads before in nonprofit service pack. That said, I'm going to do this exercise anyway. So we're looking at the lead object. It's a lookup relationship object related to account. We're looking at, we're going to create a custom field in the org called possible matching account. Then we're going to create a record triggered flow when a new record is created. This is optimized flow for the actions related records. Keep default values. Add a get records element. On the account, looking for name equal the record company. Sort on descending order. Keep values and other settings. After the look for matching account element, add update records element. Label is update the matching account. How to find records to set their values. Lead record that triggered the flow. Requirements to update record. None, always update the record. Fields with a possible matching account custom field. Account for the matching account ID. Then save the flow with this label, check new ID for matching account. So really this is what it is. It's checking the new lead for a matching account. And alright, I need to do this pre-work here, which is to create a custom field. So I'm going to isolate it here, just so it makes it a lot easier. Okay, so now I need to go back to, where was that? Here, and launch. Go up to setup. Go to Object Manager. Go to lead, I believe. Fields and relationships. And then I'm going to create a custom field. So let's see. Lookup relationship. Can I make this bigger? Yeah, much better. This relationship allows users to click on this lookup icon to set a value from the pop-up list. So this is a lookup. All right. So next, it was related to account. Field label is possible matching account. Field name is possible matching account. Okay. Leave everything default. Don't add the leads related to any account page layout. Okay. Sure, don't add leads related list to any account page layout. Okay, I'm just going to keep defaults. Remove that. Specify the title that the related list will have in all of the layouts. Didn't I say? All right. I thought I said no layouts. Let's do previews. I'm confused here. Oh. All right. I almost messed up. All right, so let's go back. This is fine. This don't add the leads to any of the account page layouts. Right. Household and organization, is that okay? I don't think so either. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna follow it exactly the way it is. All right, and let me go back here. Actually, where's the flow? Here. Okay. Hopefully this is it. All right, and then the next thing we're gonna do is create a record trigger flow. Create a record triggered flow. Okay. See, it never, fine. Hold on. Did I ever say? I guess. Yep, I guess these bullets are coming from here. Okay. Here, right? All right, new. Oh my god, new flow. Okay, from scratch. I think from scratch, right? Gotta be. Record trigger flow. Okay. Object lead. Trigger the flow when a record is created. Okay, done. Optimize flow for actions and related records. Sure. Set entry conditions. Specify entry conditions to reduce the number of records that trigger the flow and the number of times the flow is executed. If you only create a flow that's triggered when a record is updated, we recommend first defining entry conditions. Then select only when a record is updated to meet certain condition requirements option for when to run the flow for updated records. Condition requirements not. This doesn't really make any sense, but they're trying to help. So okay, I'm going to skip all of that stuff. I'm just going to go here and mark this done. Keep default for all other settings. Okay. Okay. Just save, is that it? No entry conditions, it says. No entry conditions. Add a get records element. I'm gonna hit save. There's no description here. Oh my gosh. I believe this should be frustrating. Yeah, this is what the note should be, I believe. Alright, I won't put a description for now because I didn't design this, so I'm just gonna hit save. You can't start because it's connected. So I'm already lost. Record trigger flow. Object lead. Trigger a flow when a record is created. That's that. Optimize the flow for actions related to records. Add a get records element. Oh, because nothing is collected to the start element. Okay, fine. I'm just... okay. Good. Select the elements and click the clipboard item on the button bar to copy the elements. This is silly. Really bad design. Look for matching account. Okay, so this is what the instructions are. Let's talk about what this all means. So you're looking for the matching account. Get the records from the account object where the name equals the company of the selected record. Sort the records that you've just filtered by the company of the selected record in descending order by the date that these are created. Right. Then we're looking at the name. How many records to store? I think it just said do all defaults. And then look after the look for matching account, add an update records element. Okay, so this is saying how many records to store, only the first record. It just says keep defaults. Automatically store all fields. Okay, I'm keeping defaults. Now it's asking me to, after the look for a matching account, so basically it's asking me to do this, add an update records element. Because this is, yeah, it's confusing. After the look for matching account element, which we just created here, do an update records element. Not update related records, update records. Okay, and this is the label, update the matching account. No description provided. I'm just following this as written. How to find records to update and set their values. You use the lead record that triggered the flow. Okay. Condition requirements, none, always update the record. Okay. Field values are possible matching account, and you're going to transfer the account from the look for matching account ID. And this is going to be account from the look for matching account ID. And then save the flow. With a label, check new lead for matching account. What am I doing here? Save the flow. Oh, so this is another flow. I'm confused. Alright, I just did that. What is this all about? Save the flow. I did after creating this. Label, check new lead for matching account. Really confusing. I'm confused. I am confused by this. Save the flow. I just created this. And it says this. Check. I don't know what I'm labeling here. Okay, so let me activate it. Alright, so I don't know. I've got this that I didn't do. I don't know what that is. Because I created this, look for matching account, and I created update matching account. Okay, so let's just see if it works. We can't find check new lead for matching account flow. That's this. All right, I'll be back. Okay, so I'm at about 30 minutes. I'm actually at 30, almost 35 minutes. And I'm confused because it says we can't find the check new lead for matching account flow. Obviously I created something else with a different name. In many ways, I believe I should have created this name right off the top of the bat. So let me see if I can figure this out, hopefully. Oh, here it is. I don't know when I set this label. It's really confusing. I'll have to go back and see. Yeah, somehow when I started, can I change the API name? Doesn't look like I can. It wasn't clear. Know this. I don't know how to rename that. Change the name. Wow. Really confusing. Wow. I'll try again. This is like really confusing. It's confusing because I don't know where I named that flow initially. All right, it gave me the assessment, it gave me the points, but that's part of the problem with Trailheads, is that you can make a mistake and not be able to fix it or know what's going on. So I'm going to forget about it and move on, but let's just see here. So the problem happened when I needed to create this flow. I went here to flows. I hit new. I hit from scratch. There's a record trigger flow. Hit create. It didn't give me the option of doing anything here. Now if I hit save, here. So somehow I missed it when I hit save. Okay, I must have hit save. I'll have to go back and look at my video. I must have hit save just to be sure that I had set up the flow for the beginning. But obviously, in this Trailhead, it happens way at the very end, so I must have done it right at the beginning. So now I'm ending up with this. I think I can delete this, right? After cloning the other one, everything matches now. All right. All right, I got it. Okay, so let's just do a quick wrap up here. You know, part of the reason why I'm making these videos is I'm sure the other people might struggle the same way to understand what's going on. They gave an example, which I walked through. I didn't create it, but they had this written example, and then it had the assessment. Before I stop, I'm going to click here and see where it brings me. Right, I'm going to play this.
Did you know that Flow is not connected to your data? Flow has no idea what's going on in your Salesforce org. So how do we get data into a flow? If only there were a data element to help us get data into Flow. Oh wait, there is. In order to pull information into Flow, we use the getRecords data element. GetRecords allows you to choose an object to get records from, and even set criteria to decide which records to get. You can get one or many records to work with. Within the record, you either get all the fields or select just the fields you need. Once the records are in the flow, you can work with the information in several ways. You can inform decisions, update the records that you pulled into the flow, update other records. All of these decisions, updates, etc. are temporary and exist only in the flow until the information is sent back to your Salesforce org. This can be done with the create, delete, and update records data elements. GetRecords pulls info into your flow, and the create, delete, and update records elements push that info back into your Salesforce org. Let's follow a real-world example of these ideas. You need a screen flow where a case is created and automatically assigned. One required field of this flow is owner, the user to whom the case is assigned. We have to tell the flow which user will own our new case, but the flow only has access to the user who is currently running the flow. To bring that data into flow, we need to use the getRecords element to pull in the ID of the user who should own the case. And finally, the createRecord element is added to the flow to push the new information to your Salesforce org. The new record, the case, is created and assigned to the correct user. Congrats! You have learned how to pull information into your flow with the getRecords element, and how to push information from your flow to your Salesforce org with the update, delete, and create record elements.
And lastly, always test your automations in a sandbox.
Okay, thank you for listening. I'm gonna probably go back and reevaluate this process of creating a flow on my next video. But thanks for watching.